Minimal.
Welcome to you, my homies and my homettes. Thanks so much for joining me here for another edition of Gym Day with a fucking idiot. I'm Radio Dave, and I'll be your idiot for this evening. And just like I promised you guys last video when we were looking at brutalizing your triceps, today we're going to be torturing your biceps. And you may think I'm being facetious, but I'm not. Next to straight up getting waterboarded, these are probably one of the worst pains you're ever going to feel in the gym. These are not for the faint of heart, so be warned, young traveler, and take heed to these long-lost foretold workouts of legend. But to those who are able to master them, then master of the gains you shall be. I think I'm starting to lose the metaphor here, so let's just fucking do the thing.
Minimal.
Now, as I said, these are not for the faint of heart. These suck. These suck like a Dyson. But we're doing them anyway because you're a fucking champion. You're no wuss. This isn't bitch day. It's champion day. And it's your fucking day. We're doing some lying bicep curls with a slight variation on the curl itself. Now, lying bicep curls aren't new, and everyone knows how shitty they are. And they aren't breaking any molds or anything the way we're going to do them. The way it works is you grab two dumbbells, you lie flat on your back, as you can see here, on any flat bench that you got around. Keep your feet angled just under your knees like you would a chest press, and let your elbows relax to your sides. Once you get a full extension, just curl the dumbbells up, flexing your biceps, and slowly retract back down, repeating the process. Nice and easy, yes? Yes, it is. That's why we do a slight variation on these, because they're too easy. Now, lying curls alone are taxing enough on your biceps that you'll get a sweet pump from doing them just the normal way. However, we're going to crank them up to 11 by what we do next. So if you'll notice here in the video, my arch when I'm curling up in my bicep is actually just a little different. As I bring my arms up, I'm actually pushing my hands out towards my ankles and getting a full stretch in my bicep as I'm curling it, reaching towards the back of my ankles as I bring it up. You'll also notice I'm not coming up all the way. I'm actually stopping at the peak of the contraction just before I get a full curl, and not completing the curl, because once I get past that point right there, you'll lose the tension in the curl as you're just holding the weight up at that point. So if we stop the curl just at the peak and then come back down, you'll be keeping full tension in the bicep the entire time. There's no break. There's no solace. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. There's no all dogs go to heaven, there's only pain. The slight combo variation of reaching towards your ankles on the contraction and retracting just at the peak is literally one of the worst pains you're ever going to feel on a piece of gym equipment. But the pump, my God, the pump. There will be more blood in your biceps than in Dracula's deep freeze. This will be one of the best bicep pumps you'll ever feel in your life, guaranteed. And coupled with the next workout, it will be the best bicep pump, guaranteed.
Minimal.
Now that your biceps are on the ropes, we're going to go full Hadouken on these motherfuckers and finish them off Mortal Kombat style. I'm mixing two different video game franchises there, I know, but f*** off. It's my video, I'll do what I want. And I know what you're thinking, Dave, this is just another lying bicep curl. And yeah, you're right. But remember, this is me, and I like to go out of pocket for my second workout. Most of the time. And biceps are no different. Trust me, it works. This is a lying bicep cable curl using the cable row machine. I actually learned these from a Dr. Mike Israetel video a while back, and I've been incorporating them into my bicep workouts ever since, and it's directly contributed to a significant increase in the size of my arms since. The way these work is you use the easy bar attachment on the back row portion of the cable machine, but instead of sitting up as if you do a seated row, we're actually going to lie all the way back down so our back is flat against the bench. Keeping our feet together on the foot plate, we grab the inside of the bar, curl up, pausing at the peak and slowly retracting. The main difference here, as opposed to just doing standing cable curls with the same bar, is when you're standing, once you begin to fatigue, you naturally begin to use your legs and back to compensate, and you lose some of the tension that would otherwise be going straight into your biceps. But because our back is flat against the bench, we're locked in. There's nowhere for our legs or back to move to help us drive the weight. It's all bicep, which means it either goes or it doesn't. And as if this variation wasn't a big enough bitch already, I actually push for 15 reps when I'm doing these. And if I can't get 15 and say I can only do 10 or 12, I'll retract, sit up, take a 5-second break, and jump right back in. And I'll do that for however many times I need to get to my 15. If you do 4 sets of these and have to break it 10 reps each time, you're essentially going to failure 8 times in a single bicep workout, which is unprecedented. Another thing I'll do on these is you'll notice I'm using the inside of the bar here for these. For set number 2, I'll usually grab the outside outside portion of the bar. Then repeat for sets 3 and 4 respectively. This makes sure I'm hitting both the inside and the outside of the bicep evenly, helping to get a fuller, rounder pump. You may get some looks in the gym doing these, as it does indeed look fucking ridiculous, and I'm not going to kid you when I say you're going to hate these big time. And you'll hate me more for making you do them, but my God, will your arms look fucking massive after you do.
Minimal.
All right, now that your arms are crying, everyone in the gym is making fun of you, and you can't stand the sight of me, check out your sick pump in the mirror, and all will be forgiven, I promise. Eventually, you'll see other people trying these ones out too, once they see how big your arms are getting. And with that, I will take my leave. Remember to follow, like, share, and subscribe, and let me know how these go for you once you give them a shot and throw them into your arm day routine. Don't forget to use promo code RD0Dave for all your Supplement World Canada.com purchases. And that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one, where we'll be looking at back day. I'm Radio Dave. You're you. And I'll see you on the next one.